this is a replay I'm going to show you. It's the first time I was using the H-5 in action. The Nuke Bomber has made me very happy, in fact. I played this game with a group of friends, but we had also a couple of randoms, and they turned out to be horribly bad. They bought a lot of artillery, and they just sucked all our supplies dry, and didn't provide much benefit. There was, for example, a Smerch player. He had 3 Smerches, and at the end of the game he had only 350 kills. Compared to that, our guys had about 1000 to 1500 kills. So as you can see right from beginning, at the start it was only me and my friend, well, basically my brother, together with me. He provided anti-air support and artillery support. I brought some infantry to the city, and we have secured this side of the city. However, the problem is, here is only 2 players. We have 8 players here, but the disadvantage we have is that there is a shitload of stuff which will soon come. You will see there are a lot of players going against us. We have here Mamur, Deacon, and Y, Evgeny. Yeah, basically these 3 people. I think there was a 4th player also. And then Tangok something. Yeah. So we have basically 4 players which have set up here. But one of those players has half the units here and half the units here. So basically we're playing against 3.5 players here. 1/3 of players is fighting on this lane, and we are only 2 people. So I have requested also some infantry support. And unfortunately my brother got disconnected. I don't know, this game didn't seem to be stable at all. I don't know if it's because it's a 10v10 or why. But basically with the combination of Legion and Tankershasho I was able to hold out quite well. At some point I had to slowly retreat, but I have to say it was not such a big deal, because the Nuke Bombers turned out to be very, very useful, despite their horrible ECM. Great disadvantage was that the income was obviously very limited for 2 players, and later when my brother got disconnected, it was basically just me trying to hold up against 3.5 players. However, I have to admit, later Tiger Oxen came to help, so then it was 2 against 4 players, but okay. If you want to jump to the Nuke Bombers, you would have to jump to where the timer says, I think, 24 or 23 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how the battle evolved until then. The Ponge provided very good air cover. You can see I've shot down the plane. Not me, but, you know, Urogard. And later on we had a lot of harassment by the mortar fire, and later also artillery fire, and they were just swarming the side. Basically I decided to attack this area. They have some volcans there, and there was actually not that much, so I wanted to advance there. However, I lost my tank to the Kiowa. There's absolutely no money for anything. See, they're already mortaring this area. Now these BM-24 are very, very useful. In fact, they helped me much more than all the Smerch and Buratinos which the other guys were shooting here randomly. As you can see, they're advancing. Let's have a look what they have. See, they have a lot of infantry, 40 riflemen, cavalrymen. Actually, it's not that bad. I can only hold out because I have the tanker Shasho, but even they don't have much supply. So there is supply coming. I have Legion here, but unfortunately the Legion are not going to survive long. Because I decided to retreat them right at the point when the bomb struck it. Oh, maybe it didn't happen yet. So now My brother got disconnected. And that's when it all went downhill. So I tried to move. Oh, actually I saved them. Okay, good. But the problem was, whoever took over his units, then suddenly there was no proper fire support from the BM-24. The Pongi got killed. And now I'm going for an attack. Obviously, riflemen are no match for a Legion. And I moved only a little, so I can retreat fast. The disconnection was very weird because he could move around the map, but he was still inside the game. He just couldn't give any command. These helicopters actually took down some javelins. It was pretty nice. This is also another of our friends. Also got disconnected. And that's how I lost my second tank. It is very unfortunate. Simply, I don't have any supplies here. It's obvious I'm not going to hold out much longer. I cannot even send supply here. I have to send the infantry because until these guys are repaired, it might be too late. So I need more infantry. And unfortunately, we also have very grave situation also here, and also on the right hand side. So I cannot expect much help from that area either. I think this is when I am going to lose my Legion. See, they're retreating. And unfortunately, that's exactly when the F-111 dropped the bomb. Well, this is obviously not possible because my friends, they're all fighting there. They cannot send anything right now. And the 3 players who are just RT spamming, they're not going to help ever. Well, they're going to help by tossing smarches here on the infantry, which is obviously not going to kill anything. This is my bomb, and it killed 4 infantry. This was the first bomber. There should be another one coming soon. I'll keep prepared to pause it anytime possible. So they have already taken over the north side of the city. Oh, my bomber is coming. Is it? Where is it? Here. So let's have a look how he's going to toss the second bomb. And each time I set in and tossed it into the enemy, I killed between 2 and 6 infantry. So it was very brutal. You can see the Humvees are coming. It's going to kill everything. Some Humvees are going to get killed by these guys. But the explosion itself, you can see, explosion killed all Humvees, even though the explosion was located here. Now here are the famous smashes firing at, I don't know, infantry. Now the Kiev is going to die. Or not. Now these light riflemen are going to die. Let's just get ready for my bomber. Pause. Okay. You can see we have 7 units of tanker Shasho, but they cannot beat these riflemen, so I had to do it. And I killed everything. Only one light rifleman soldier left. I'll speed this up a little bit. My Nuke Bomber is arriving. It should kill these infantries. They're light infantry attacking. And I killed 5. 5 or 6, not sure. See, since they were attacking here, I assume there must be more infantry or something. So that's why I bombed this area later on too. But you can see now it's really hard to hold out. We have so much mortars being fired at us, artillery and whatnot. There is maybe what, 20 soldiers defending. Just as a comparison, if you have a look how much enemy we are facing here, so that's something. This one actually got pretty far. Okay, Nuke Bomber is coming. Or not. Oh, now they're coming. So I think this area is going to be bombed now. They have a very good bomb pattern. So they're flying very high. They drop their bomb and they fly in an area. They fly in a pattern way which makes it pretty good to actually survive. So they perform much better than you would expect for a 0 ECM plane. Now you can see there we have only 2 Wanhua Bing resisting 7 units of infantry. So I'm going to bomb it again. Again, 3 infantry killed. Is it another bomber? There's also some issue with the bomber, namely that sometimes if you give it an order to bomb, it's not going to drop off its payload. This is a common issue for normal units if you give them an order to bomb which is closer than they are able to do. However, with this bomber somehow it even happens on absolutely straight fields. So probably this is some kind of bug. So now we have lost this whole area. And yeah, where are the bombers? I guess I should be sending one. Oh, now they're flying. Okay, and that's it. No points. So that's all.